Hey everybody, how's it going? I have been away from making vlogs for a few weeks. I actually started making a vlog where I was going to track things over the course of a few days while I was doing creative tasks. And then I got sick. I had like cold for a week and then wonderfully right when that was done, or maybe I was still sick because of it, I had a very lovely ulcerative colitis flare up. There's some personal medical info about me. I have been having digestive issues for all of my life. I know, big shocker for autistic trans queer people. I'm sure none of you can relate, but I also had some computer issues. I had to reformat my computer. It's generally running a lot better now, but I just had a variety of issues, probably from years of not reformatting and lots of cruft, especially from various coding projects I was working on and platforms that I tried and didn't continue on, etc. So you might notice now that I'm using a different mic than I normally use. I do have my wired mic with my beautiful flowers over here, but I wanted to try this one out both because I was gifted it for my birthday earlier this year by one of my friends, and I really want to make more use of it. And also, I've noticed that even when I've got the settings right on this other mic and everything, sometimes it just feels like it's not picking up my voice well. I know I need to enunciate and project better, but also these mics are so great. Maybe I don't need to have it 1 inch in front of my face for it to sound reasonable. So I don't know, but part of my wanting to do more vlogging again is or part of the way I'm going to try doing it is not put as much polish on the videos. Not like there's a ton of them, but I usually have to go in and adjust the audio and spend time scrolling around and clicking and cutting out things I don't want, trying not to say so much. I want to do less of that so that I can just post videos more freely and more frequently. So I'm going to try to work on my transitions. I'm going to try working on speaking a little bit better extemporaneously. I just want to show you the puppy sleeping in the background. She is dead to the world right now. Our neighbor's daughter had a dog that she took with her when she moved, but she didn't take the dog bed. And it was pretty new, and she gave it to us, and the dogs absolutely love it. So that's great. Nice, huge free bed. Let's see. I have been working on some sticker designs again. Megaplex is 5 weeks away, which is wow. It just really snuck up, and I am not prepared yet. I need to do a lot more merch production. I really need to finish more designs. So I've been drawing this cute Cerberus design, which I've had in mind and drew 8 versions of, I feel like. I think I showed some on a previous vlog, both on paper and on my tablet. And of course, now she's up. And so I have one that I'm finally a lot more happy with. You got the line art that I've done. I think I have the sketch. Also, not very easy to see, but just tried doing a sketch and realized that using the symmetry tool on Procreate made it so much easier to make it look nice. And I'm also really loving the new brushes that I found recently. What brush am I using? I am using Clean Sketch and Sketch Round and a few others from Jing Sketch Basics. That's one I got from Gumroad, I believe. So I will put links to those if I find them. But anyway, so that's one of the drawings I'm working on. I have been cutting and painting some wooden pins. So I'm just starting on that. I want to add more to. I also have plenty that I have not yet gotten to that I want to do. I've tried to do a better job of cleaning them up. I'm also moving just so you can see her listening to me talk about the bed and deciding she doesn't want to be on it anymore. I have a bunch that I'm trying to make samples of, and I'm trying to get better at designing them for the laser cutter, mainly just having fewer lines but more important lines for the line art, because I want to really showcase the piece of art but not have it say it, just not having too much burn on it. But anyway, so I'm going to be working on those, so I have some samples to both show people before the con if anyone wants to get a commission, and also to show at the con if they want to register for commission there. Obviously, I can't do them while at the con. I don't think they let me bring my big laser in projects. I am trying to paint a wooden box for dice for my partner for their birthday, and I've painted over this thing multiple times because no matter what I do, no matter what shading I'm getting, it looks kind of creepy. And I think it's mainly just the eyes. That's one of those things you always get. So I took a picture of their Sona and I cut off everything but just enough to put into the top of this. It's the lid of a box. I'm going to be lining the inside with felt and everything. It's going to be for a D&D dice set. Like I said, I'm trying to not use those filler words as much. I'm trying to not pause too much so I don't have to do as much editing, but I also did not make a plan for this video in advance. I'm working on things. I've done a lot more work on Paw Pals over the past few weeks. I have not put out a public sign up page yet because honestly, the thing that keeps me most hesitant on this is that my design skills aren't the best and I really want to hire someone else to do it. It's really good at branding. I would definitely love it to be someone in the furry fandom because it's an app for furries. And putting the call out on social media has basically just gotten me AI bot accounts. So I'm going to try to reach out directly to people that I know who do design work, who've done with me in the past or just I know of, because I would like to hire a furry to do the design on this. And I don't know. I know it doesn't need to be polished beforehand. I definitely want to have something up for people to try out before Megaplex, preferably a lot sooner. But I'm really happy with how it's working so far. Most of the features that I had in my, I think all the features I had in my MVP version I've gotten through, but then I had lots of other features that I wanted to add that I've just been adding a bit at a time. I'm using Laravel for development. It's a PHP framework, and this is the first app I've created with Laravel. It's been really helpful. It has a lot of things built in already. I didn't need to create the idea of user accounts and registration and metadata and stuff. I need to choose what I'm going to include and how that's going to look and everything. But it does a lot of work for me behind the scenes. I've been editing templates on it, basically what the page looks like when it loads. And I've been really happy with the idea that if I make a mistake when I'm editing a template, forget a comma, forget a closing bracket, something like that. Those aren't always the things that show up in my editor as problems, but when it loads, I'll do a live reload in my browser. So it, again, saves time too. I do them like side by side, and it'll pop up the error that it's getting and the lines that it's at and everything right in the browser, which has made development, again, a lot quicker and easier and nicer than when I'm making a WordPress site. So I'm really happy with it. I think I'll use Laravel for some more apps in the future. Probably also try some other tools. That was part of what I wanted to do with this, was try a new tool. But I'm really excited to share more than just little bits that I have here because, again, this is something that is unbranded right now and doesn't really have much polish outside of the built-in Tailwind CSS library that it's using, which again takes a lot of development work off my hands to just be able to say, here, apply these styles, and it goes. But that isn't really personalized yet for what I want. So that's where we're at. I am sure I have a lot of things that I've done recently that I haven't covered here. If I remember, I'll do so next week. And I will also, again, try to be better at being more regular, because I know not many people watch these right now, but I still want to have this record for the future. I'm really liking it. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for spending some time with me. Please check out my shop, commission a pin if you want one. Some of these, I'm really excited to paint some that are from badges so that I can make them so someone can wear something that's like a mini version of their badge with them at the con. And check out Paw Pals when it's out eventually. But anyway, keep being awesome. Have a wonderful day and go make something new.